reimagining some of your favorite timeless songs from iconic artists, and you can see them perform right here in the Music City. Joining us this morning are two of the three members. We've got Luke Mcmaster and Joel Parisien. Good to have you all with us today. Pleasure. All right, so first up, just talk about how the three of you all met and how the three of you all came to be the Undercovers.
Yeah, well, we've got a real passion for timeless songs, and we wanted to, you know, we're three lead singers.
Yes.
And so we thought, could we come together as a democracy? Would we be willing to share the spotlight? And we all have, you know, favorite artists, and we thought, could we take some of these favorite songs that people grew up with and, you know, support each other, trade the spotlight on stage, and find new ways of presenting these songs, you know, to people that they grew up with.
All right, and so the Undercovers, because you are covering some of these songs.
Absolutely.
But yeah. The interesting part, it's just three artists, right? So how was it that you ended up doing just songs from only three artists?
Well, I grew up a massive Smokey Robinson fan and have always reimagined some of his music, and to the extent that he actually sought me out, called me to tell me that he had enjoyed my versions of his songs, which my head just exploded. And these guys will never let me live it down, but he called me and left a message, and I missed the message, and I didn't call him back for 2 weeks. I'll never live it. And it's funny because at the show, these guys got the message off my phone. I made the mistake of giving him my phone. And now they play the message at the phone just to humiliate me and make me feel bad every night. But I got a hold of him, and he just said, you know, I love that you're reimagining this music in this way. You're honoring my songs and the songs of my friends Lionel and Kenny, and just keep doing what you're doing. And then Joel and Kevin had their favorite Kenny songs and Lionel songs, and I had my Smokey songs. And we realized the connection that these three artists had together, and it just made sense.
So when people come to a concert, tell me what the fans can expect to see at this concert.
Well, right now, this show that we're promoting right now is called ROGERS Richie Robinson, and like Luke mentioned, it's a tribute to Kenny Rogers, Lionel Richie, and Smokey Robinson. And we do versions of the songs that are very stripped down and acoustic, and so that people can really kind of sink their teeth into the lyrics and the melodies that they're familiar with.
And the harmonies.
And the harmonies, you know, every song's stacked with harmonies. And that's the show that we're running right now. And we like to tell stories about how these artists influenced each other, wrote songs for one another, and the thread that ties these iconic singers together.
And you're trying to get a video over 1 million views, so push it. Push it.
The Undercovers, the Gambler, watch it, because we need, I don't know.
We're hovering around the 1 million mark right now. We keep refreshing our phones to see if we eclipse the 1 million views mark on YouTube. But we've done a reimagining of Kenny's classic, The Gambler.
And also, you've got an album out, but there's one that's dropping at the concert.
That's right.
So what's that one?
Well, that's our first full album.
First full album, okay.
Everything people are going to be hearing at the show, we went into the studio and produced this record, and just in time for the Franklin show. So there's a box being delivered today. So if you come to the show, we actually are going to give a few away at the show. So we'd love to see people there, and it is just such a fun. We have as much or more fun as the audience doing these songs. Everyone's singing along, and it's just such a fun time.
Awesome. Well, thank you. Congrats on the new album that is coming out. You've been to Nashville before, but first time as the Undercovers.
That's right. They're excited about it.
So for more information about this, we'll put this on our website. They're going to be performing at the Franklin Theater coming up at tonight at 8 o'clock. For more details, go to our website at newschannel5.com.